Hey, Cody, you want to go do a burnout in my BMW with a small block Ford wedged in it on 12-year-old tires?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Like all good project cars, you need a little air in the tires every now and then. You might be wondering why I'm in this European right here. It's BMW 525i and an American flag shirt. That's because this beast has the heartbeat of America. A Ford 302. Running its prime in 1972, and she's lost a few ponies between now and then, but nonetheless still a fun little car. We're going to show you what it's made of with a series of tests here in a minute once we get to the racetrack. Keep things legal since you know, integrating a Ford AOD transmission to my BMW tax
That didn't line right up.
Easiest.
That's weird.
Yeah. It wasn't a plug and play like they make it seem.
Jeez.
Look at that 2002 though. What's up, BMW buddy?
He gets it.
The gauges that I do have though, my gas works, my odometer lit up, so the DMV said you're good to go. It doesn't move anymore. And down here, you can see, I got a temp gauge. Guess how hot she's gotten today, cameraman Cody?
What's the temp at?
170.
Ooh, okay.
That Griffin radiator is plenty for it. So this is how we have to know what our speed is. Kind of ghetto, but life goes on.
Does the job.
We got our race stats app. We got our BMW. And we got a quarter mile. So I gotta wait for traffic. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna merge onto here and see if we can hit 60 miles an hour in a quarter mile. That'd be cool. I don't have an odometer. I don't have a tach. Those are overrated. You don't need those. So I'm gonna line up. This road is a 65 mile an hour road. Yeah. So don't worry. Okay, you want to scan this guy right here, and I'll give her some revs. Okay, cameraman Cody's got it. We're gonna go. Oh, shift.
Felt that. 40. 50.
Shift.
6.
Oh,
60.
no way. It can
65, 70. All right.
Ah, tumbleweed. Yeah. Did it hit a quarter mile? Dang. 17.33 quarter mile. At 73 miles an hour? Wow. 0 to 60 in 12.11 seconds.
Shockingly fast.
And just a little disclaimer, this car I picked up, this is exactly how the guy dropped it off on the trailer. He just threw like some random carb on it. It's a brawler, if anybody knows what that is. And it makes me happy, so I like it. It's not that fast, clearly, yet, but it does a pretty good job at turning on and letting me driving on Saturdays. That's about all I need.
We're live, but we'll wait.
All right. We're in a little pickle here. We're in a dead stop in our V8 BMW. And the back tires are in a puddle of water because it just rained.
What's the condition of those tires? Are they in pretty good shape at least?
These tires were put on this car the year I graduated middle school.
Okay, well, that's reassuring.
Yep. I am now a father.
Well, we're green.
Oh, shoot. Oh, dude, she roasted them.
Not too bad. She's got the power. Now we'll see if they're still intact when we get home.
All right, you might be wondering, like, how does all this work? The motor in BMWs, there's basically just a power lead that goes to powering up the rest of the car, so you're just stuck with that. And then the shifter itself, you can see, it's a stock shifter. He said it's like a B&M shifter style underneath, and it just mated right up to the Ford AOD transmission that's in this car. So it's a Ford 302 that's been bored out 30 over in 1990 something. Supposedly, it's a real strong runner, he said. And he said, quote unquote, I've put this in a lot of different cars, so it's had a rough life. but here we are. We're having the most of it. But reverse is reverse just right there. We're going in reverse. Show the people. Show the people, Cody. Reverse. Drive. Oh. Spicy. Oh, dude, look at these burnout marks.
Was that us? Does this have the power to do a burnout, James?
One may say.
So what's going on the drive home?
Don't worry about it, but like the gas pedal itself is just kind of resting off this lever that my boy Mark, who built this car, and then was so passionate about this build, he was willing to drive 5 hours for a few $100 to give it to me. The gas pedal just rides on this little like C hook, and then it has a throttle cable attached. And then he just uses stock pedal and it just kind of rests on there. Sometimes it falls off, but
Oh, just the gas pedal.
yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
Not worried.
Yeah. James, what's underneath the hood of this BMW?
What Mark from Oregon put in. Woohoo! It's 4302. It's got this header. Don't worry about it. I got another one in the trunk that matches this header. It's supposed to be a turbo build, is what he's saying. I don't know how I feel about turboing this motor. Supposedly, from what Mark told me, it's from a 72 Mustang that's rebuilt in the 90s. Got a little bit of blow-by, but it still turns on. Griffin radiator, MSD ignition. The box is tucked up under there. 2 fuel regulators that down pressure. So he's using the stock BMW pumps. The fans kick on at 160. The reason that he built this car is that the original motor, he's a mobile mechanic by trade. The original motor, blew the head gasket on it twice. He was like everybody's favorite uncle that's like, yank that piece of junk European stuff out and throw an American motor in there and make it work. That's exactly what he did. So to show you guys how well it's working, we're gonna use a little special burnout sauce. We're gonna get these tires roasted on the side of it. So, this is it. This is fake, by the way. Don't worry, we're cleaning it up.
It's just corn syrup.
Yeah. Halloween fake blood. So, let's see how this goes.
How's the sound, James?
Now this might be the best Facebook Marketplace find for me. Maybe you guys have found better stuff. I got heated seats, baby. I got windows that work. Sunroof doesn't work, but let's be real, like what sunroof does work?
The radio works.
Radio works, yep. Well, don't listen to that, YouTube. Heater works. AC is down there, but it's just zip tied in, and I need to build a mount if I would like that. So,
Right.
Overall, great little car for what I paid for it. I feel like it was worthwhile. I'll just put it that way. 91, this high performance motor. We're out of the 110 race gas. So
Only the best.
well, our guy over there, he told us in that parking lot over there that's slightly wet, covered in dirt. He said, I ain't seen nothing. Have fun. I asked him. Permission. Always get permission, kids. Yeah, I might need a new alternator.
So don't turn it off again, right?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe bump up the idle too. There's a lot. But this is how she came off the trailer minus a little cleanup. because the interior was disgusting. It looked like some dogs might have been living in it at one point. I don't know, but yeah. Let me just charge up the battery before I do anything.
Just give it a minute before you kill it. Is that what you're telling us? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get home. I have a wife.
I have a child and a wife.
Well, here we go.
Well, if there's one thing that a YouTuber's taught me, it's that David Freiberger has taught me. Your wife's okay when things mess up automotively. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Do you want to hop out and stand right there?
Not really. But I will.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think there's enough crowd that I can kick it sideways a little bit. Talking about what it smells like in here. I don't know if you've been in a boat before, like an old boat. It smells just like that.
Smells like an old boat.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if that's the genuine early 2000s BMW leather or the ATF fluid. I don't know what it's going on, but there's a smell.
I think it might be the fact that a boat has a motor right there and it's all suffocating you in there with all the good fumes.
All the fumes. You know,
I think that might be happening to us.
I'm feeling a little giddy. I'll admit it. It might just be the Beamer, but I don't know. It's doing something for me.
Sometimes this car makes a little bit of a weird noise. I don't know if you can hear it. Sounds like something's slapping around. And it shakes a little bit. But we still love it. Still a good time. Well, it made it. It did a quarter-mile pull. It did a burnout. It was in some cool shots that Cody shot for us. It did a cool little drift. What more do you need? You can see right there though, sometimes that puff makes me wonder. See what I'm talking about? Little bullseye. But yeah, no weird leaks, no nothing. It's good running. All right, everybody. So that's BMW. That's the test that we ran on it. I really don't know where to take it. I don't know if I want to try to build it into just a nice, fun little daily and have it as kind of an extra car for people to use when they're in town, or if one of the buddies' cars breaks or a family member needs a car, or if I slap a turbo on it. Comment below what you'd like to see with it. And if you like this content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to stay in the loop with content like this. I had a blast filming it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it.